We have, I should be able to teach today both covalent and acids. We're going to start with covalent because I think it's easier and also it's going to be more friendly for you. Okay. So, let's see. So that table that you have over there, that is numerical prefixes, it's going to help you to name covalent compounds. But first, you need to understand how to tell if a compound is covalent or not. I'm going to write 3 examples. I'm going to write 3 examples, okay? A, B, and C. And the first thing that we're going to do is actually seeing if we have, if it is covalent or ionic. But before I continue, let me do something. So I'm going to show you 3 examples, and we're going to see if it is covalent or ionic. Okay. Okay, let's analyze the first example here. We have a compound that is made of sodium and bromine. How can I tell if it's covalent or ionic? Can you help me on that? Do you remember?
Yes. Covalents are compounds that are made of two nonmetals.
Exactly, 2 nonmetals. And ionic, we're going to have metal and non-metal. So, by knowing this, this covalent, that is 2 nonmetals, and ionic, that is metal and non-metal, the example A, is it covalent or ionic? Uh-huh.
Ionic.
Second example. What do you think? Carbon. Is it metal or non-metal?
Non-metal.
And hydrogen, is it non-metal? Can you please turn the video off? The one you're watching? Pause it and you can watch it after the class is over. So we have carbon and we have hydrogen. Both are metals, both are non-metals, or we have a metal and non-metal. What is carbon? Is it a metal, Ellie Emerson?
Can you repeat me?
Is carbon metal or non-metal?
Non-metal.
It is non-metal. And hydrogen, Gerardo, is it metal or non-metal?
Not metal.
So we have non-metal plus non-metal. What kind of compound this is? It is covalent. Remember, non-metal, sorry. Yes, non-metal and non-metal is covalent. Here we have metal and non-metal, so it is ionic. Now, the third example. N is nitrogen. Nitrogen, is it metal or non-metal?
Non-metal.
Not metal.
Oxygen, is it metal or non-metal?
Non-metal.
Metal.
Non-metal. Therefore, it is covalent. Okay. That's how you know if it's ionic or covalent. That's why you have your periodic table with you, to see if it's a metal or not. Now, how can we do, or in what way are we going to be able to name compounds? Let's see. Now that we know that it is, now that we know that we have two covalents, I'm going to name them. Now for this, we need to use the prefixes that you see over there, the table of prefixes. So you need to take a look to the subscript 4. The subscript 4, you're gonna look for it here. See, number 4, the prefix is tetra. And for hydrogen, which has a subscript of 6, the prefix that you must use is going to be hexa. Okay? So how can we name it?
Tetracarbon.
Tetracarbon.
Hexa. Bueno.
Tetracarbon.
Hydroxide.
Exactly. Hexa.
This is not hexahydride.
Hydride. See. Take a look. Hydrogen. Get rid of the end and add the suffix I, D, E. All the binary compounds, binary 2 elements, end in IDE, tetracarbon, hexahydride. How can we name the third one? The subscript 2.
Disodium.
Di. To represent 2, the prefix 2 is di, like diameter. Okay?
Disodium.
Dinitrogen.
Wait, it's because I saw Na.
Yeah, it's not, that's a 2, okay? So that will be dinitrogen. And
Trioxide.
the prefix is tri, like trioxide.
Trioxide.
Okay. And now just IDE, like that. Now, I will put more examples and I'm going to be calling you. Or if you want 5 different volunteers. Let me know how you prefer. Do you want to participate by your own means or do you want me to mention your name?
The what, miss?
Do you want to participate?
Yes.
Or do you want me to mention your names like randomly?
Oh. Mention the name randomly.
Okay. I don't like random. I'm just going to take the list. And let's see, Ariani, Gisela, Diego, Gerardo, and Shirley. You are going to participate. I'm going to put a mark on you so I don't forget that you already did. Tocaba Adriano, but he's not here, so. Okay. Vamos a ver. Ariano, can you help me with this one?
Miss, can you hear me?
Now I hear you, yes.
Okay, sorry, it's because I wasn't hearing you.
Yeah, I can see that you texted me.
Yes, with the first one, right? Is this phosphorus,
Diphosphorus?
pentoxide?
I want to say something about it.
It's not pentoxide.
Pentoxide, yes. Okay, remember this rule. Remember, this is a review, okay? When we have like prefixes that end, or all the prefixes end in vowels, but when they end in open vowels like penta, deca, all of them, and then you have the next element that you have to mention begins with also with a vowel, an open vowel. So you have to get rid of the A, drop the A, and you're just going to say pentoxide. So instead of saying pentaoxide, you will say pentoxide. But very good, Ariane, thank you. Now, Diego, help me with the number 2.
Trinitrogen monoxide.
Trinitrogen?
Trinitrogen monoxide.
Monoxide.
Yeah, monoxide.
That is 7, not 1.
Ah, sorry, I see like a 1. He said
Okay, I will fix it. Happy now?
Now yes. Yeah, now yes it's a 7.
So it is.
Eptoxide. Eptoxide.
The same rule, okay? Hepta plus oxide is equal to heptoxide. You drop the A. Thank you. Gisela, you there?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Wait. Can you name the third one?
Disulfur.
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 Uh-huh.
¿Cómo? Exact.
Oxide. And then, because these two are joined and both are open, two open vowels, you're going to drop the A. So in the end, this is going to be hexoxide. Like that. And I've been using oxygen too many times. I'm gonna do something slightly different for the other person. Gerardo, you go. Gerardo, can you name that one?
Tetracarbon, heptanitrate, I don't know, nitrate, I don't know if it is correct.
Tetra, carbon, hepta, and the last part, I didn't hear it.
Nitrate or nitrogen.
Heptanitride.
Nitride.
So heptanitride. Remember, all of them end in IDE because they are binary. They have only two elements. Thank you, Gerardo. Now, Shirley, it's your turn. Okay. Shirley.
It will be tetrasulfur heptabromide.
Heptabromide. That is correct. Do you have a doubt in this one? Do you need more examples, or do you think I can continue with acids?
Miss, can you send that table or the prefix to the group?
Yes, by the end of the class, I will create the PDF and I will publish in Google Classroom, okay? Remember that everything I sent on Google Classroom must be on your notebook. Question. I will stop recording because this is a question that has nothing to do with the class. Okay, so yes, I will give you this table with the PDF. It's going to be included over there.
I already have that table.
Yeah, I gave it to all of you last year. I don't know why you don't have it. Okay, now, what about acids? Acids can be divided in two, okay? We have binary acids.
And oxyacids.
Exactly, right? And oxyacids. Okay. Now, the difference is that binary acids have how many elements? Remember, bi means two. That means that only two elements are there. One of them is hydrogen. And then any element. And then we have the oxy acids. Oxy, it is from oxygen. And they have more than 2 elements. Elements. Sorry. Okay. Hydrogen and oxygen and a polyatomic anion with oxygen, okay? So that is the structure. And why all of this matters? It matters because depending on the type of acids, we're going to name it one way or another way. So let's get ready. Let's get started. So what do we do in case of binary acids? Let's start here. In case of binary acids, the instruction is you write the prefix hydro plus root of the second element plus the suffix -ic plus the word acid. Example. H2S. It is a binary acid because I have 2 elements. One of them is hydrogen and the other element is sulfur. So the instruction is write the prefix hydro. This is the prefix, okay? So the name will be hydro. Now it says root of the second element. So the second element is sulfur. The root for sulfur is sulf, okay? Sulf. Ay, pero es que sulfur es una de las excepciones. Qué inteligente. Ok. En el caso de sulfur se escribe completo. Voy a escribir las excepciones primero. Tenemos sulfur y phosphorus. De los que me acuerdo. Okay. So it's going to be hydro. En el caso de las excepciones vamos a escribir, estas serían las roots. Okay? These are going to be the roots for these exceptions. Para sulfur, toda la root va a ser precisamente sulfur. Y para phosphorus va a ser phosphor. Okay? Esa sería la root que tienen que utilizar. Okay, like that. So going back from the beginning, follow the instruction. It says, first comes hydro. Then comes the root for the second element. The second element is sulfur, which is one of the exceptions. So the root that you're going to write, it's like I specified over there, sulfur. So this will be hydrosulfur. Then it says the prefix "ic", hydrosulfuric. And then the word acid. Another example. How can we name this? First, the root. Always the binary begin with the root hydro. So hydro. Now, the root for this element is going to be nitrogen. ¿Cuál va a ser la root? Here is the root, okay? Nitro. So this is hydronitro. The suffix "ic" and the word acid. Hydronitric acid. This is turning very slow. It's my internet connection. Don't forget to lock your microphones, because I can hear everything. Now, help me with this one. HBr. How can we name it?
Hydrobromic acid.
Hydrobromic acid. Just like that. Hydrobromic acid. So don't forget, you just need to follow all the structure that I gave you, okay? And just you plug in there the roots, the prefixes, the suffixes, and then you go. You have your acid already named. This one. H3P. I know
hydrofluoric acid.
Hydro. Hydro what?
Hydrophosphoric acid.
Hydro, remember, phosphorus is the other exception, so it is hydrophosphoric acid. Like that. It's turning very slow. Wait. It says my internet connection is unstable. Okay, when are we going to do the chemistry quiz? It's going to be on Friday. And on Thursday, we're gonna be doing physics. Okay, there you go. You have the hydrophosphoric acid over there. On Wednesday, I will continue with oxy acids. And right now I'm going to publish one homework that you're going to do this afternoon so you can practice, okay? I did it, but I don't remember where it is. Ah, here it is. I need to add today's topic, so it's going to be a little longer than this. So if you have any doubt or something, remember, send me a message. I'm always open to answer questions. The video will be uploaded in Google Classroom and also the homework. See you. Well, I still have 1 minute. I don't know why I'm saying goodbye.
Miss, I have a question. What is different chemistry? It's more about the homework that you left and that you put me commentary that was like, I need to redo the courtship. I need to send it again to you.
Yes. I mean, I did a correction and you know it, right? You know what things you have to correct. Yes, right? I don't know, my internet is not working well. Okay, so, well, one student from 10th told me that what you can do is delete the original file and upload the new one as a homework from the same assignment. But you need to tell me, Miss, I already